country this week to play in this tournament here. I mean, you've been here so many times, but this is different, right?
Yeah, it definitely feels like home. I'm not really searching for the best coffee shop in town anymore, but it's awesome to be at a place where you know the golf course already and there's not as much work to do Monday through Wednesday. I feel like every golf course I've played this year has been new, so I've been working a lot. It's a long week. This week feels a little bit shorter and a little bit more relaxed.
Obvious follow-up. What is the best coffee shop in town?
Oh, gosh. Stouts is my favorite.
Oh,
From
yeah,
the Village.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite one. Yeah.
How would you describe the Scarlet course?
It's going to play tough. There's not a lot of birdies out here. I think it's a lot different than most Korn Ferry Tour courses. You got to be focused on making a lot of pars. Par's your friend out here, and par's going to be a really good score. So it's firm right now. It's fast. It's best I've ever seen it. So I'm really excited for the opportunity to play this week.
Your group that you're teeing off with, 2 guys are just ahead of you in this Korn Ferry Tour standings. I mean, does that help push you guys, each other, to be even better?
Definitely. You know, I'm good buddies with Johnny and Smo, and love those guys. They're 2 great dudes, and it's going to be a really fun group. Where we all 3 like to chat on the golf course, have a good time, and it is nice to kind of know where they are. And I'm at the same time I'm just focused on doing what I can do myself to give myself the best chance to win.
Neal, how does it feel to be PGA Tour bound?
Oh, it's awesome. It's nice to have that out of the way already. Early in the season, I've been able to maybe relax. I know there's a lot of guys these last few events. They have a lot of stress, and it's not lost on me that it's nice to not have to stress about it. And I can kind of just cruise in the clubhouse. Although I'm still focused on winning and trying to play well, but it's not going to be the end of the world if I miss cuts. So,
what were the emotions like when you got your tour card? When you found out, what was it like?
Well, I had known for a little bit that I'm right on the number where I might get it, so I was anticipating it. But having Pat and his whole crew announce that I was getting my tour card, that I was not expecting. So that was a really cool experience. The morning before, I was studying up on Ohio State football and Steeler football, expecting a couple sports questions from Pat, and luckily I didn't have to do much talking, so it was fun.
I remember sitting here talking to you a couple years ago. You're about to go to the Masters. Now you're about to go to the PGA Tour. Have these last couple of years all felt like a whirlwind for you?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's crazy that 2 years ago was the U.S. Amateur at Cherry Hills, and I feel like that week has changed my life, and I've been able to take advantage of a lot of the opportunities from that, and I feel super blessed that I've been able to capitalize when it's mattered.
Did you visualize this when you transferred here from James Madison? Did you feel like all this was possible?
I definitely felt like it was a possibility. I felt like I was miles and miles away from it, and I certainly didn't envision myself 2 years out of college hitting the PGA Tour right away. This has been at a much more rapid pace than I anticipated, but certainly welcomed pace.
What are the biggest things this program did for you to help you get to where you are now?
I think I got to give a lot of credit to my teammates. They pushed me really hard when I was here, and I think they showed me what I needed to improve on the most. When I got here, I certainly wasn't the best player. I was maybe, just kind of barely making the lineup. And it was great to have some really good players around me and coaches as well that kind of helped me learn how I needed to improve to get to the tour. And I think my work ethic from there kind of took over, and it's just kept working hard on the right things.
What's it like having your name on that board officially, not just post-it, index card, handwritten? Or do you prefer that?
It's awesome. The index thing was definitely a funny little joke for for the coaches and the boys on the team to go see. But it's awesome. You look at that list of names, and the program has 19 majors, a lot of tour wins cut out of this building. So it's awesome to be up there with that list of guys and hopefully adding to those totals for us.
Do you have to guard against making a week like this too big when it's your home course, like expectations within your own head? We see sometimes like Jason Day at Muirfield for some reason doesn't always play well on a course that feels like he should. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense. Yeah, I feel like you could say like this was circled on the calendar for me for a long time, and just like the majors, it's a big deal and it matters to me a lot. But once that tee goes in the ground on Thursday, it's going to be all business, and we're just focused on taking one shot at a time. And I think that's how you go about playing well when you might have a lot of pressure on yourself.
Does it feel like a full circle moment to be here for one of your final Korn Ferry events?
Absolutely. You know, it was always cool as a player here to have the Korn Ferry Tour show up, maybe watch some holes, see a few guys that were Ohio State graduates play here. And it definitely feels full circle that now I'm here as the guy on the Korn Ferry Tour. I have some of my teammates who were, you know, freshmen and sophomores are still here, and it's cool to just kind of have everyone back in town and a little bit of a celebration of this year and what we've accomplished.
How does that feel to see the current guys and know like you're the guy they're looking up to now?
It's a little weird. I guess, you know, they were looking up to me a little bit when they were at school too, but it's it is kind of odd that a lot of these younger guys that don't know me, it's like I'm kind of the standard now. I guess the bar's been raised a bit for Ohio State golf, and you know, I think those guys are going to do a great job of filling my shoes, and you know, I think definitely trying to set that standard really high for us. You know, I think this should be one of the best golf programs in the country, and we got the course and the facility to be a great golf program. So excited about those guys this season, and certainly following along still.